someone's been selling endangered fish. How will our kids catch the crafty criminal?
Muffins go missing. Super crime solving with some surprise suspects.
A dog goes missing at the campground. How will our search team track him down?
And scandal at the Stamp Club. Someone's selling fakes, but who?
Interesting. I wonder which one of the twins has been up to no good.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to wait, Shay, because first we're going to head down to the docks where some shady character's been doing a spot of illegal fishing.
For our school project, Kate and I are checking out what kind of fish are being caught down on the docks. OK, we've got Yep, that's a grey stickler. And what have we got here? Looks like yep, a pink nobbler. And, oh, what's this? Haven't seen one of these before. Hey, it's a red tadger. And it's on the endangered list. No one's allowed to catch these. There's some illegal fishing going on. But whose catch is this? Well, there are only 3 fishing boats in this morning. There's Bilgewater Bob's, Sammy Sea Dogs, and Captain Claus. So there are 3 suspects. And we're going to find out which one's been catching endangered red tadgers.
One of the world's weirdest fish is the Pacific barrel eye. Its eyes are inside its head and peer through its transparent skin. What look like eyes at the front are actually smelling organs.
OK, Kate, all aboard. And we'll start looking for clues. Nothing obvious. What does the book say about red tadgers, Kate? They only eat prawns. Well, let's check the bait buckets then. Whoever's got prawns is guilty. Let's start here on Captain Claw's boat. Nothing in there. How about in here? Aha! Squid, but no prawns. So I think we can cross Captain Claw off the suspect list. Now let's check the other boats. Whoa! Looks like Kate's found some prawns on Bilgewater Bob's. And Sammy Sea Dog uses sardines. Oh, and prawns. They're both still suspects, so we'll need a new line of attack. I've got a hunch fish scales might be the answer. But how?
Fish scales are a little like fingerprints. If experts can identify them, they discover not only what fish they came from, but lots of things about the health of that fish. The fish scales go under the microscope, and amazing details become visible. These growth rings tell experts how old the fish is and how healthy. So if criminals have been catching the wrong fish or catching them when they're too young, fish scales give investigators just the evidence they need.
Interesting, hey? And here's something else I bet you didn't know about fish scales. You're wearing them.
Really? No, I can't see any. You're having me on.
No. You're wearing shiny lipstick, right?
Yes.
Yeah, well, there's a good chance it gets that silvery look from ground up fish scales.
Really? That's gross.
Yeah, the shiny stuff is called pearl essence, and cosmetic companies use them in nail polish and lipstick. It's the same sort of stuff that makes fish scales shimmer underwater.
Wow, you really do know your fish facts, Steve. That's impressive.
Well, thank you. But not as impressive as Matthew and Kate.
Kate and I discovered that someone's been illegally catching endangered red tadgers. We've ruled out Captain Claw, leaving Bilgewater Bob and Sammy Sea Dog as our prime suspects. Kate and I are collecting all the fish scales we can find on each of our remaining suspects' boats. There's an awful lot of them, but if we can find red tadger scales, we'll know who's guilty. Okay, that'll do it. Now down to business. First, we'll get a scale from our red tadger. Now we know what to look for, we'll start with bilgewater bobs. Nope, different shape altogether. No match. Again, a different shape. Nope, too small. Too big. This is gonna take forever. Well, none of Bilgewater Bob's match, and Kate's got one left from Sammy Sea Dog's. Whoa! It's a match. Definitely a red tadger scale. Sammy Sea Dog's been caught. Hook, line and sinker.
Nice work, team. That morning, Sammy Sea Dog hooked a red tadger on his line, and rather than throwing the endangered fish back, he kept it because they're so tasty. But his illegal fishing was found out thanks to our clever detectives, who first looked for clues in the bait buckets. And when that lead went nowhere, successfully matched fish scales on the boat with the scales from the endangered red tadger.
Yum! Sammy Sea Dog was so sorry, he cooked us up a fish and chip lunch. I'm starving. You don't think he served us endangered red tadger? You know, I'm not that hungry after all.
Oh, I'm sure Sammy Sea Dog wouldn't have done that. And how could Matthew pass up a yummy meal of fish and chips? It's one of my all-time favourites. Hey, what's your favourite snack, Steve?
Oh, that's a no-brainer, Shay. Muffins for sure. But I'm sad to say there's been a muffin heist over at Joel's house and a whole batch has gone missing.
What? Where are all the muffins? Mum said she left a whole batch to cool. Yep, they were definitely here. Check the oven, Holly. No, must have been stolen. Can't imagine who'd have done it. Aha! What's this? A handkerchief. Definitely a girl's. Not yours? No. Well, it must be one of the twins. Kate or Emma. But which one? I've had an idea. I think it's a case for the dog squad. Let's go.
The world's oldest twins were Japanese sisters Kin and Jin. At age 100, they became chart-topping rap artists. Kin lived to 107 and Jin to 108.
Okay, Ralph, take a sniff of this. This is a great idea. Who's it belong to, boy? Put the leash on, Holly, and let's go track him down. He's definitely onto something. Aha! Emma, she's the guilty one. Hang on. Now he's zeroed in on Kate. Did she steal the chocolate muffins? She says not. They are identical twins. Perhaps Ralph got confused. This really is weird. How are we going to work this one out?
Hey, I wonder what it would be like to have a twin sister.
I don't think you're going to have to wait any longer, Shay. Look over your shoulder.
Whoa, who's she? Hey, nice hair.
She looks exactly like you, acts like you. Hey, I think that's your identical twin, wouldn't you say?
But hang on, she can't be. I'm unique.
Well, seeing is believing, I'm afraid, Shay. I'd say you've just found your long-lost twin.
Steve, who's that?
Oh, hey there. It looks exactly like me.
Identical. Tall, dark, handsome.
Well-
Slightly annoying.
Hey, but how are we going to tell ourselves apart?
Well, I think that's the problem that Emma and Kate face every day of their lives. And even though twins have just about everything the same, there's one way you can tell them apart. Let's find out.
Yeah.
Someone's stolen a whole batch of chocolate muffins. The only clue left at the crime scene? A girl's handkerchief. Ralph the dog led us to the twins. But which one's the thief? Well, they definitely look the same. And obviously they smell the same. But one thing that will be different are their fingerprints. Back to the crime scene. Let's dust the muffin tray. Yes, a perfect thumbprint. Okay, Holly, take a photo. Nice one. Now for the girl's print. Emma's first. Now Kate's. Yep, that'll do it. Now we'll scan them into the computer and compare them with the print on the photo. Emma's first. No match. Let's try Kate's. Yes! A perfect match! Excellent! Let's go confront the culprit. Kate, it was you! Your thumbprint was a dead giveaway. Hey Emma, what have you got there? Muffin crumbs? Chocolate? It was you! Hang on, you did it. No, you! Or you? Whatever, they're both guilty.
They sure were, guys. The twins couldn't resist the smell of freshly baked muffins and took the whole lot, leaving a thumbprint on the tray and leaving the handkerchief they used to sweep away the crumbs. Twins might have an identical genetic makeup, but their fingerprints are affected by other factors. So while most things are the same, identical twins do have different fingerprints.
As punishment, the girls had to bake us some new muffins. That's the best thing about twins. Everything comes in twos, including 2 batches of muffins. Yum!
We're setting up camp for the weekend. The gang's all here. The tents are up. The fishing gear's good to go. And we're all set. Done. Who's up for some fishing? Hey, where's Sparky? Our dog's disappeared. He was tied up to the chair. No one knows. Lend me a phone, Imogen. I'll see if he's gone home. No, Mum says he's not there. Okay. Sparky's out there somewhere, and we're going to find him. This is top priorities.
In 2008, an Australian cattle dog was washed overboard in a storm. But she swam 8 kilometres to a nearby island and stayed there for 4 months until she was found by her very surprised owners.
Okay, guys, I've got a map of the area. We're going to split up and search for Sparky. Charlotte and Imogen will take the woods. And Jordan and Coco the clearing. I'll search the riverbank. Back here in half an hour. There's no sign of Sparky down by the river. The girls can't find him in the woods. And the boys didn't see him in the clearing. No luck at the bridge. Or at the waterfall. Oh, this is hopeless. Better get back to camp. Okay, guys, I've been thinking. Pen, please, Imogen. We need to be more thorough. We'll mount a proper search and rescue operation. I'll divide the map into a grid, and we'll all explore every section one at a time. Okay? This way, every grid will be searched systematically. Come on, Sparky's counting on us.
Systematic searching for evidence at crime scenes is very important. Police can't afford to miss anything, so they line up and walk alongside each other and scan carefully from side to side. If they're fortunate, they locate something that looks as if it could help them solve the crime. Searching for missing people is no different. Rescuers look at maps to see where to search. Once they've worked out where people are most likely to have gone missing, the rescue teams divide into groups and search in a grid-like pattern. This makes sure no vital areas are missed and that the missing person is found safe and sound.
Wow, I had no idea search and rescue could be so tricky.
Me either, so you really need a good map.
Yeah, like this one here. But it covers so much territory. It's pretty complicated.
Yeah.
I mean, where do you start looking?
Hey, maybe that's why Dean and the gang divided their search area into grids.
Ah, that's a good idea, but will it work?
Well, I hope so. I'd hate to think of poor Sparky left out there all night by himself.
Oh, don't worry about that, Shay. With our team on the hunt, I'm sure they'll have our missing Sparky back in no time.
We were all set to enjoy a weekend camping when we discovered our dog Sparky was missing. So we've divided the campground into a grid and we're about to begin our search. Keep that line, guys. And stop. Nothing in the clearing. I'll cross that grid off our map. Next up, the woods. Keep a sharp eye out for clues. Oh, Imogen's seen something. It's Sparky's leash. It must have come off as he ran through here. At least we know we're on the right track. That's the woods search. Now for the riverbed. Aha! Paw prints. Sparky's been here, but he's long gone. So we better head to the waterfall grid. Whoa! Now Coco's found something. It's dog fur. I recognize that. We're definitely following his trail. And it looks as though it's leading us to our campsite. Maybe he's gone back. Let's go. Hey, look! There he is! Sparky! Thank goodness you're safe. Our search and rescue mission was a great success. But, oh no! Too late to save our sausages.
Well done, team. Not sure what you're going to eat for dinner, but your search technique has all the right ingredients. Rescue teams always divide a search area into manageable sections so that nothing is overlooked. They often fan out in a line, scouring the area for clues such as footprints, clothing, or even dog fur.
It's great to have our best friend Sparky back on the team, even if he did eat all the sausages. Let's hope we can catch some fish, or he'll be the only one with a full tummy tonight.
Well, if they can find a missing dog, I don't think our search and rescue team will have any trouble whatsoever finding something as simple as food.
No, it won't be long before they're a bunch of happy campers, which is more than I can say for our local stamp collectors. They're definitely not happy.
I suspect someone in our stamp club is peddling fakes. And today, I'm going to find out who it is. And here are my first two suspects, Bonnie and Liam. Have a seat. Right, down to business. What's Liam got for sale? Aha, he's got a rare purple stamp. How much does he want? Bargain, it's a deal. Okay, what's Bonnie offering? A valuable British one. I like the look of that. Sold. Nice doing business with you guys. But have I bought fakes? Aha, here's my next suspect, Gabriel. Whoa, that's really rare. If it's real. How much? Sounds too good to be true, but I'll take it anyway. See ya. If I'm right, one of these stamps is fake, and I'm about to find out which one.
Did you know that when stamps were first issued, they had no gum on the back? People had to glue them onto envelopes. And if there was no glue, they sometimes sewed them on.
Time to inspect my new acquisitions. Under the magnifying glass, they all look like the real thing. Nope, I'm gonna have to go in closer. Time to bring in the big guns. My microscope. Dad's torch will be helpful too. Right, I'll look at Liam's first. More detail, but it's not telling me much. Hang on. When I change the torch angle, ridges appear. Of course, stamps are printed with raised ink. If it doesn't have it, it's a fake. This angled light is the key to finding out who's the fraudster.
What a brilliant idea. I never thought of that before, shining the torch at an angle.
I'm still not sure I get it. Why would it help?
Well, I'll show you, Shay. You hold this piece of cardboard.
Right.
Great. Now, you see all the corrugations?
Yes.
Well, if I shine this torch almost straight on, they all look kind of smooth.
I guess.
But if I shine the torch from side on, it looks all rigidy.
Oh, yeah, I can see that now. Hey, you're pretty smart, Steve. Well done. Except there's one tinsy little problem.
What's that?
Well, stamps don't have little ridges.
No, they do. Well, they kind of do. Under Brad's microscope, they were as clear as day.
Oh, yeah. And that's how he's going to catch our phony philatelist.
Someone in our stamp club has been selling fakes. I suspect it's either Liam, Bonnie, or Gabriel. I bought a stamp from each, and with angled light, I'm going to expose the culprit. Yep, I can clearly see the ridges on Liam's stamp. His is genuine for sure. Now I'll have a look at Bonnie's. Get the angle of the light just right. And yes, lots of ridges. So Liam and Bonnie are off the suspect list. Their stamps are the real deal. So unless I'm horribly mistaken, the fraudster must be Gabriel. I'll check out his stamp. Aha! The ink is as flat as a pancake, no ridges, and I can see little coloured dots, just like you see on coloured photocopies. Oh, Gabriel, I've cracked your little scam.
Nice work, Brad. Gabriel was making fake stamps with a colour photocopier, but his money-making scheme was laid bare under the glare of Brad's angled torchlight. Real forensic experts use angled lights like these to expose counterfeits. The bright lights cast shadows to reveal imperfections and raised print in banknotes, documents, and postage stamps.
Aha! He's making more copies. Gabriel, your counterfeiting days are over. Ah! Looks like he's gonna offer me the real stamp. Wow! A rare stamp for the original bargain price. What a steal.
That's what I call top-class crime solving.
It sure is, but then that's what you get when you've got our clever detectives on the case.
Yep, and we'll have more top-notch crime solving next time.
See ya.